Hi, you guys. Here for Pisces this week, weekly tarot reading. I am going to start with just the announcement. I do accept free will donations for the readings, and there is a link in the comment section. If you feel called to donate, please do so. If you don't, that's okay too. But if you feel called, there's that available for you. Also, I'm working with a couple new tools this week. The first one is this beautiful lapis lazuli pendulum. Lapis is a third eye stone known as a seer stone, and this lapis has been so eager to work with me today. Look at it go. It's like, yes, I'm here. Hi, hello, I'm here, and I'm ready to do the work, right? Okay. It's a great, it's quickly becoming my favorite pendulum, and I have quite a few, by the way. All right. And then the second one is, and I'm going to hold this up to this card because it's kind of hard to see, but I have this beautiful clear quartz dice. It is actually a dice, and it has planetary planet symbols on engraved all over the dice. You see that? There you go. And so we'll look at the deity that rules those planets. We'll look at the deities associated with them, and then what your focus should be for the week based on that. So that's a fun little tool we're going to work with today. But let's get to the card reading first. So the first card that you got is the Nine of Spring in reverse. Okay, and the Nine of Spring is all about you're definitely going to be having some challenges, right? And um, this card in reverse is about your your inability at this point to kind of handle those challenges, right? Because normally the Nine of Springs is really a call to action to really protect what's yours, really to step in and get prepared for challenges that lie ahead of you. So in reverse, it's the opposite, right? That you're not really in a position right now to be prepared, and whether that be physically, emotionally, spiritually. And so this is a heads up to you. Okay, so there's going to be some challenges this week. I'm trying to prepare you by warning you about them now, but you have to be able to really get grounded into that. Be prepared. Prepare yourself. Don't ignore this warning. And part of the obstacles of not being prepared is your own ego. Okay. Our egos, get us caught up in fear and worry. They give us illusions, right? When we start imagining worst case scenarios and, oh my God, what if this happens and what if that happens? And, and so you get caught up in fear and you worry and and those are all ego based emotions, right? And so, because you're so stuck in those ego based emotions, then you're not really prepared physically or mentally because you're too preoccupied with the imagined stuff to handle what's thrown at you, right? You're letting your ego rule the roost right now. And so that's what's stopping you from being able to handle things well. And so the advice card is the Seven of Summer. That did also come up in reverse. So normally this is another call to action card, like get with it, stop procrastinating, make a decision, right? But the other thing that the Seven of Summer represents is confusion, and because you're over analyzing, right? And that goes back to the ego, over analyzing and thinking about it and trying to figure it out and worrying about it and being afraid about it. And it's the opposite of action, right? It's getting in your head and letting your head rule everything and lead you down a path of no return, right? All right. And so for your healings with the fairies deck, you did get the inner child. If you're feeling neglected and unappreciated, the most likely reason is that you've been ignoring your inner child's needs. Just as with any child, your inner child needs daily care and attention. This includes giving her or him consistently positive feedback. Take a moment to hug yourself right now and tell yourself mentally or aloud, I love you. You are a wonderful and perfect child of God. Take some time today to play. Your playfulness could be as organized as going to an amusement park or playground, or as spontaneous as telling silly jokes with a friend. Your new daily habit of taking care of the kid within helps you feel more useful, vigorous, and will ultimately make you more productive. You'll be filled with fresh new ideas, and your friends will soon be telling you how young and refreshed you look. Right? And a lot of times, our fears and worries do relate back to our inner child, So many people, and I'm not saying everybody, but, there are so many people I know personally, and I know through classes that I take, and that I know through, social media connections, and that have all had very traumatic childhoods. And so our inner child is like, what in the heck? I need attention. I need attention. I need attention. And, so sometimes that's also ego based, right? Think about a child. Children are ego based. They really are psychologically. So, they're ego based. It's all about them. I need to eat. I need, right? Think about children. That's how they are. And so, again, that goes back, but at the same time, you can talk to that inner child who's screaming for attention right now and say, you know what, I love you, and you're okay, and you're safe, and you're well, and everything's going to work out, and calm down. And my pendulum is literally almost going perpendicular. It is swinging so hard, right? Nurture that inner child. Tell it it's okay, that it's safe, that it's right, that it's loved, it's held, it's okay, right? Chakra, Earth Star. So this is really good for you grounding too, because if you're all up in that emotional place, then getting grounded is a thing that you really, really need. And so you can do that through ancestral wisdom, working with that Earth Star Chakra. The Earth Star Chakra is 12 inches below your feet. The ancestors see you. We are the very ground, the soil, the foundation upon which you stand and build and become. You have, closer than your own breath, access to all that ever was, all that is, and all that forever shall be. Anchor into this truth, and when you forget, come sit and hear our reassuring whispers among the trees, beckoning you to be still, to remember, and to know. And a good crystal for that is petrified wood, and the herb is ceremonial tobacco. And so, that's another thing that you need to remind your inner child of, your ancestors, they really are right here with us, right? Our ancestors are right here with us. So go out and connect in nature. Listen to their whispers in the trees for that comfort, knowing that they hold you and they're right there, right? All right, so the other one is a heart chakra card, and it is acceptance. Acceptance comes in knowing that where you are in this moment is exactly where you need to be. Nothing to change, nothing to fix, nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Your heart chakra is the center of your energetic system, and so your heart and your love are the center of your highest consciousness. Once you center yourself in love and allow it to be the fountain that hydrates your love, you can show others how to move from their love centers as well. And the crystal for that is rose quartz, and the herb is jasmine. And doesn't that inner child need to know that they're accepted, that they're loved just like they are, right? Don't all children need that? Don't all children need to know that they're loved? That everything in their world is okay, right? And so we are better able to give love when we love ourselves. And how do we do that? We nurture that inner child. That inner child who forgot what it means to feel worthy and cared for and loved, held, okay? Okay. Happy heart is your intention for this week. My heart is full and happy, and I experience the depth and breadth of my emotions. I allow all emotions into my heart, but as I do, I focus my attention on joy without guilt or shame. Stone for that is pink opal, and the essential oil is pink grapefruit. And there is no guilt and shame in wanting joy. And maybe that's something that you were taught as a child, that wanting to be happy was something that wasn't right. You know, maybe somewhere along the line in your life, you were told that being happy was, you shouldn't be happy. That's, you're being self-centered. You're being, too needy, too greedy, whatever. Right? But having a happy heart, there's nothing wrong with having a happy heart. And this next card has come up in almost every reading, almost every single reading this week. And that's Maestro Love. I express gratitude for the healers who offer wisdom, support, and nourishment from their medicine work and deep connection to Source. I honor those in the physical as well as the spirit world, including plant maestras and other wisdom keepers. I carry their wisdom forward through my own actions, thoughts, and words. And the stone for that is sapphire, and the essential oil is Palo Santo. And remember, I think, yes, be grateful for that which you have. That alone puts you in a better heart space. But also, remember that your words, actions, and thoughts dictate what you put out into the world, right? And that's important for you to remember. And so call in that Maestro Love. Call that in, set that intention, be grateful for them. And Pisces, remember, you're loved and supported by life. Notice all the ways you are being supported. Complete this sentence 10 times. Life is supporting me by. That's going to start your gratitude list. That's going to help you start healing that inner child. That's what's going to help you get past that place of ego, right? Gratitude for the things around you, right? What are the ways that the universe is supporting you at this time? Okay. Let's roll the dice here. And you got Mars. Mars is also a popular roll today. So you got the Mars symbol right there. It's Mars symbol. Right there. It's Mars symbol. And that is courage is the main word that pops up at me for Mars placement for you Pisces with this Mars leadership symbol. Mars, Aries, Skanda, and Agon are the deities, and courage to be in a healed space, in a healed heart space. Courage to get out of that place of fear and doubt that the ego is calling you to. Confusion, right? Courage to face the truths. And the courage to have that conversation with your inner child and say, what is it that I need from myself? What can I do for myself in this moment? That's not ego, but in need of love and nurturing and healing, right? Because that's not ego based, that's growth. That's moving forward and that's healing, right? I think that's a good one for you. All right. That's all I have for you this week, Pisces. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Remember that I love you greatly, and I will see you next time.